Welcome back to Foundation version 1. I've really been loving the game since it launched in version 1, full version. This game has tons to offer. Look at how organic my city looks and so beautiful. And the gameplay is also great, right? If you missed it, don't hesitate to check in the video description below for the previous episode. In particular, in the last one, we did a lot of progress in our production. We did the whole production chain over here for the tools. We did also the production chain for cloth. We're going to expand that into actual clothes. And we also did the production chain for bread with the wheat farm, the mill, and the bakery. You may have realized if you watched the last episode, I added a second farm over here. I'm trying to basically make the mill working at 100%. So we have a second farm. I did make a small mistake, which is now people are working over here and, basically wasting a bit of wheat. So I think what I will need to do is tell them that this is forbidden, but that's a bit annoying. But for now, I haven't done anything, but maybe we'll fix that later. Maybe moving the farm next to each other over here and then the field here. I did do a couple of other small things. I started over here 2 fisheries. One has been built, it seems. Let's put back the UI. One has just been built, so we can put somebody to work there. They're all living pretty far, but I think we don't really have a choice at this point. And a second here. So with this, we're gonna start making, some fish. As I said, also a second farm over here. And last but not least, I built a tailor's workshop. So with that, we're going to transform the clothes on common clothes. I'm not selling them to my people yet right now. So it is just, we're starting to make some reserves. But in the future, we're gonna be able also to give them to our people. I do see we're low on wood, and I think the main reason is because I have asked my woodcutter that is over here to cut the wood all the way here. In particular, also cutting, in the field there. So they're working hard at that, but it is definitely not making the wood production very efficient. So maybe what we'll do is just create, possible, another lumber camp here. Like it's a temporary one. Let's build it. Actually, let's prioritize it quickly. Here it is. We also see another mission here. So let's check it out. Increase the housing density. Okay, yes. Basically, if we look at one house there, we talked in a few episodes ago about increasing the quality of the house for the commoners, but we can also increase the density so that instead of having only 2 people living there, you can have much more. I think 6, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody has no access to service. Wow, who is that? We can check in our log. No, it doesn't actually tell us who's not happy. I don't know. We can check, villagers maybe who really doesn't have a good happiness. My tax collector is really unhappy. Oh my god, he got an event that got him minus 40%. What is that event? Let's check him. He is over here. And remember, if you want your name into the game, you have to tell, refined food storage shortage. Okay, so because he hasn't gotten his essential need, which is a second type of food, for a long time, he got this minus 40% and he's really not happy. Okay, that's not good. We're gonna need to fix this. I think we may also want soon to augment the size of our church, because now I have 70 people and only 42 can go to the church every week. Unfortunately, I feel like I just put it in the wrong place, to be honest. Like, this is very close. Obviously, we could take out this house because I don't feel like building the church on the other side. But let's check it out. We're gonna edit the building, and we can start adding, some other elements. We have already that. So if I put it on the other side, it is really on the slope. But maybe it doesn't look that bad actually. I thought it would be looking worse. And with that building now, we would add 12 people to to the capacity. If I make it a bit higher, 15, that's not a lot. I think we're gonna keep it at 12, and then maybe we'll expand the church on the other side here. All right. So let's apply the change here. Done. Okay. One thing I also did want to talk to you about is you have this resource removal. If you want, you can, for example, take out this resource there. It takes a bit of time because now we're talking about an actual important resource, but if you do it on wood, the wood will disappear right away usually. The key mission we need to focus on right now is to increase our splendor. That's at the top over here, getting our labor splendor to 25. Now there's a couple of ways to do this. For example, if you look at a building like our sawmill there, Let's edit it. You will see that there is two. There is the woodsman tool rack and the woodsman tool rack waterproofed. That brings you 3 of these, splendor. Now I've already built it, so we're not gonna build the second one. I think you could, but that doesn't feel right to me. There's many other buildings, but the key one where it's very easy to get a lot is your Great Hall. If we look over here, you will see many different buildings, and there's this symbol that shows you would get some labor. So let's go. Let's put this on top here. Now I'm thinking also maybe we put a couple of decorations in front of the house, like this one here, and then we can have a torch. No, that's a bit too small. A hanging lantern next to the door. I think that makes a lot of sense. Maybe even a couple of flowers to go, from here, then another one, like along the road. Okay, what else? And this is already plus 15. That should be enough. So let's go, let's apply the changes. It actually doesn't cost a lot, a bit of money, but here it is. We have 27. So we unlock tier 2 of the labor tree, right? So if we check it out in Control P, this is this one here, where we have the tavern, we have the manor house, the village architecture, we have fortification, the bailiff office, the treasury, and tier 2 labor privilege. So we're gonna unlock many of these, to be honest. Let's go, let's go. I definitely want first the bailiff, because that's the next mission. I think getting a treasury would be great too, because we are almost at the maximum on food, on money, on money, not on food. Tier 2 labor privileges, sure. Fortification, sure, I will do that later on too. Manor house, and we still have 15 labor influence, so let's use basically it all. We've unlocked them all in one go. Sure thing, sure thing. So we can then with that move to the next mission, which is to have a bailiff. So the bailiff is going to be there's a mission there too. Let's check it out. Yeah, mandating the bailiff. Let's have a bailiff. I was going to do it anyway. But yes, we can go into a Great Hall, and we're gonna have over here, we have the Great Hall, we have the tax office. We're gonna have one more. This one more, we want it to be the bailiff. Alright, so let's go. For the bailiff, we have also new extension, by the way. Okay, this is a decoration, okay. And here we have a new big door, right? It's a gate actually. Okay, we have also many new buildings, as you can see, right? A passageway, minor gallery, yeah, many different elements, a large vestibule. Okay, and I think the bailiff, he wants a big room. So we have connected it, but because there is the chimney in the middle, those two rooms are not actually connected to each other. So we need a new door, but I think that's fine. It makes sense sometimes to have other doors. What I'm thinking though is maybe we do like a vestibule in the front of it. Let's go like this. And then we put a door, like a short one like this. So we have, we have multiple layers to it. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. We may want also a small tower, no? Let's go. The small tower, there is this, we call it purple thing. I will explain that later, but basically it is linked to another important concept. And by the way, if you put it high, you can see this is coming higher. But right now, I'm not focusing on this. I just want to make this pretty. And this is going to be my bailiff office. Why does it says 0 boost? That's not nice. That's not nice. What else should we add over here? Oh, I feel like I'm adding some barrels. Like the bailiff has barrels. And maybe also a small chair here. Okay. So that's gonna cost a lot more than the previous one. But let's definitely do it. Let's build everything. And then in a couple of minutes, obviously, the bailiff will be constructed. So with this bailiff, we're going to assign obviously somebody to work there, and we're going to be able to have a mandate. But speaking of mandates, we have over here a couple of different mandates, but this is not what I wanted to show you, sorry. I wanted to show you in here, we unlock one privilege, right, with some of my points. So let's see what we have access to. We can spread price 10%, okay? Labor building upkeep minus 25%. That is great. Newcomers ignore the happiness immigration factor. You can have one more concurring tax without penalty. Residential taxation happiness effect is decreased. That is pretty good to have high taxes. And every time you trade with a village, again, I think honestly this one is pretty strong. Labor building upkeep reduced by 25%. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I do see, by the way, that we have very high happiness for my normal villagers. So I feel like they need to pay more taxes. Ooh, minus 100%, no, that's too much. Minus 50. That's gonna get them higher for sure, but it shouldn't be too high. Let's check with a random person here. Right, they're getting 100% basically. Now they're gonna lose 50. Pretty high actually. It's pretty high. I'm changing my mind. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. We are going to do the other way around, where we keep at 25, but we're gonna do the mandate of tax of levies pretty regularly, because that's gonna give me. Oh, actually, that was dumb because I was already at the maximum. Okay, that was bad. That was bad. Sorry about this. My bad. While we're waiting for the bailiff's office to be built, there's another mission over here. Villagers leaving. Oh no, some villagers in your community are unhappy. They have their reason, but one thing is clear: they will leave if life in your village does not improve. Okay, so raise the happiness of all villagers to 25%. So we basically have 2 villagers that are below 25, and if that's the case, they're going to leave. So let's check out in our book all of my villagers. We have a fisherman over here that's not very happy, and we have also this tax collector. So let's check first this fisherman, because the other ones, I know why they're not, like the other guy, I know why he's not happy. So he's not happy because he's not getting refined food and services, and he has to pay the taxes, of course. I mean, one thing I could do is decrease my taxes right now, because I have tons of money anyway, but I'm not sure why he's not getting refined food and services. Services could be because the church is too small, but refined food we have. There's a lot of meat. So what is he saying? What is he saying? But anyway, as I was saying, I mean, a very easy way, or easy, I wouldn't go that far, but fine way to do that is to decrease my taxes, at least temporarily. So now we should have one more that should increase to 25% soon. But for the other one, that's gonna be tough, because yeah, he needs how long is this event for? Okay, I need to give him refined food or he's never gonna be happy. So I think we don't really have a choice. We're gonna do that. But to do that, we need to start giving bread. So let's go. Let's start extending my market over here with another stall. This is not a good stall. This is a food stall that we should have. Oh, and by the way, there's a building there. It is actually a market. Now, there's not a lot of space left over here. I feel like we're gonna need to take out a house soon, but we can probably fit at least one more. Okay, so we're gonna put a tent too, and apply, build it. Right, when this is built, let's prioritize it. We can say put some bread in it. Okay, so yeah, there's quite a few things I need to build here. I may need another build, but I also see I'm low on wood actually. That's one of the problems. I did start this new one there. Maybe what we should do is pause this one, because I do have 200 of planks. There is a courier coming. Okay, there's a couple of new people too coming. Good. What's happening there? Why is this one not working? No resource to extract. Oh, they've cut all the trees actually that I wanted them to cut. Yes. Okay. I mean, they can cut a bit more there. And that's the limit. On this side, we may want to cut also a bit there, so I can expand then my manor. But most importantly, I think we're just gonna tell them time to restart cutting over here, where we have a reforester anyway. So these guys, they can cut there, and you can cut over here. That should start giving me a lot more, a lot more wood quickly. Okay, so what does this guy want? The elder fears your village is almost ready to host the trading fair. Oh, however, they are uneasy about receiving visitors with such a market. They would like you to improve the appearance, a few colorful tents. Our market will be splendid. So you need to have a market and have 5 of splendor in the market. I mean, there's no timeline, so definitely we should do that. It's not a problem. And I was actually looking at the market just now anyway, right? So it makes sense, it makes sense. But as I said before, I think this market is becoming a bit too small. So we're gonna take out this residential house here. We're going to reduce the circle here and just do this. And that means this house here is going to go away, like they're going to go away. And that's what this symbol means. And they will go somewhere over here, basically. There's the space, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, while I'm here, let me just take out, we can make it bigger. And yeah, let's take out this. There's no more trees there, so it's fine. Good, good, good. Okay, so yes, the market. We're going to destroy this house and then we'll have a bit more space. What is happening there? Oh, we have the third store has been built, right? So let's see. There is someone living very close, so that's great. We can assign now bread to it, all right? So that's gonna be the other resource, and potentially I could also put fish, to be honest, because we're starting to make fish, right? I actually have more fish than berries. So let's do this. Let's continue expanding this market with another food store, maybe on this side here. It's not the most beautiful market, we can fix it in the future, but yeah, I'm making this. We're gonna put a white because it's basic food, and we said we need a bit of splendor, right? They said we need to have 5, if I remember correctly, 5 of splendor. So I'm thinking, you know, people want at least a lantern when they're shopping at night, and maybe they want also somewhere to sit. Is there a no? Yeah, here. No, they want to sit and eat a bit. That makes sense. That makes sense. Why is this one red now? I don't know. The one there. Maybe there's also some of these. Yeah, here it is. So we should be 3 plus 3, 6. We should win it once it's built. Let's see in a few minutes. And it is, the market has been improved, so we gain 5 of these labor influence points. That is great, that is great. There's a couple of people still not happy, not 100% sure why. Let's check it out here. So this guy is unable to find a house close by, okay. So he's saying this is too far. Let's check it. Where is his house? His house is... where do we click here? Oh no, he has like literally no house. That's strange. That's strange. I guess we could add one house here and tell him to live there. There should be enough space for a house here. Okay. I did see, by the way, that yes, we forgot to put also a fisherman into this one. Anybody living close by? They don't live that close, but it's not that far either. Okay, take a couple new people. And yeah, it's great to see the market has been improved. So we have now bread, right, being sold. So hopefully very soon we should be able... Oh, I think we actually did it. Here it is. If we check my commoner, he should be a bit happier than before. He is. He has 26. The mission of having everybody above 25 is finished. And especially when we take out this, when this goes to 0, he's gonna be pretty happy. It's fine. He still wants entertainment, with basically beer. He still wants some clothes, but at this level, it's already okay. It's already okay. So we have saved the village. We have saved... Oh, and the church has been upgraded. Look at this. So now we have 54 people. Can still probably upgrade it a bit more, but first we should probably do finish our bailiff over here. We need a bit more planks, okay, a bit more stone. We did a bit more of everything. Sorry, my bad. My bad. It may be because I don't have... How many do we have? We look at the builders. We have 3. I mean, it is a bit far, but it's not that far either. Good thing is now we are okay on wood. But I would have loved for this to take a bit less time. And by the way, you know, all of these have been built, right? You can see the decorations. So yes, I mean, slowly but surely they're building it. As I mentioned though, one thing I would have loved is to continue expanding, and in particular, we're gonna want to build a completely new place, which is gonna be our treasury. Right? We have the treasury over here. We also have access to the watch posts, but for now, you know, I want a treasury because we are almost at the maximum on coins, so we should have a treasury. Now, treasury, it shouldn't be a very attractive building, because if it is attractive, people are gonna want to come and steal my stuff. So we're going to put maybe a large vestibule, and it doesn't have to be connected to everything else, right? It can be anywhere you want. So we can, for example, put it maybe on this side here, like that. We will make it a bit higher because that seems very strange. I'm going to move this one on the side. You know, this is the stables and things like this. And we're going to also stop telling people to stay here. If they have, if they want to come, they should come into my city over here. Okay, but yeah, we have this building there. We can add maybe a normal door like this to it, and that's enough, right? We have a room, we have a door, and we have light fortification that comes from the other buildings there. This is not going to give us any points. We don't need, I mean, we always need more points, but we can get them later on. This is going to increase the capacity of my treasury by only 90 though. That's very small. That's very small. So 100. Okay, sorry, changing my mind, because that's really not a lot. So let's take this out and let's put a slightly bigger one, like this one here. Okay, so this is 240. That's a bit better, and that will be easy also to expand in the future. But I still think that this is a pretty good, you know, entrance for it. Okay, build all. There it is. And actually, sorry, I think the bailiff is almost there. No, he's not. There's still a couple of things that need to be built on the side and stuff, including door. Like, door is the main thing that we're missing, but we have the main building, so that's something. Okay. I also wanted to check if my granary has been built. I think it has. Let's take a quick look. Here it is. It has been built. So I'm gonna assign a couple of people to it, and I want to put, you know, some reserves here of, I mean, basically all of the food. So meat, fish, and bread. And it's just next to the market, so hopefully, you know, they can deliver here, and then it can be taken and delivered to the market. That's my idea. I don't know if that's how it works, but that's what I'm thinking. And we do have this one there too, by the way, where we can put the fish, and we just need to put another person in the market. Great. I think they will need quite a few houses though. I just added a few people. So let's think about that. The city is starting to grow, but instead of putting more houses, is it time to start putting higher density? Maybe it is. So let's check out. We need a light patrol and we need a light fortification. So how are we going to make that happen? Well, if we look over here in fortification, we can see a village watchtower and we can see village fortification. So you could definitely have fortification all around. I think we're not going to do that right now. What we're going to do right now is put more of a watchtower, which, as you can see, has small range, but is also looking into a certain direction. So if you want, you know, to look to another one, you need to turn it. Okay, but I'm thinking these 4 here, or maybe these 5 like that. Maybe like this, yeah. We put a small watchtower, which will cover a small area with active fortification, right? So we do this, we're gonna build it, and then we can talk about the patrol. This is something different. So there's definitely a lot of mechanics into this game. I'm loving it. I would love it even more if a bailiff would come, but soon, ladies and gents. In terms of the forest there, we can see, so we're cutting, but we're also reforesting, so should be fine. Yeah, there's still some trees. This is where I'm hunting. Yeah, there's boars, that's great. Maybe we should reforest even more. So where is my forest? Yeah, like here you can reforest also there. Let's go crazy in the reforestation. Okay. And maybe we'll put a second one later on. This is full of clothes. Yeah, I know, because we're not giving them yet. You know, no reason to give them too early. This watchtower is being built now. That's great. We need a watch post, I know. But first, we need a bailiff. Maybe I need another work. Yeah, maybe I need another worker to raise it. I don't know where it is. Yeah, Builder's Workshop. Oh, and we have a quest here, by the way. Because I feel like I also need to upgrade this one, then I need to do this. Like, there's so many things we need to do. Having another Builder's Workshop feels like the right things to do now. So let's add people to it. Okay, we have money, that's not the problem, but let's check out what this mission could be. Wheat for the bishop. The bishop seeks to purchase large shipment of wheat because the monks at a nearby monastery are short on food. Okay, so that sounds like a good trade, but we only have 15 days to do that. Okay, let's discuss a better deal. No, they are not gonna like it. I guess if we fail, can't be too bad. So we can try. I have a lot of bread. So basically what we could do, you know, is here we can say pause this so that, you know, we keep our bread or wheat. It's a shame that we basically don't have much right now. We're gonna need to send. No, we just need to accumulate it. So where? Oh, I need to accumulate it here. Damn. Let's take out the berries then. We're going to put the wheat there because I think we can get 100. We're gonna get the wheat here if possible. Let's see if it comes. And we do have 15 days, not like tomorrow, but still, I think I prefer the missions where there's no limit in time, right? That's a bit easier. Come on, let's build. We're done on stone, we're done on polished stone too. We need a couple more tools, but I have tools, so I just need to deliver them basically. Somebody is bringing the tools, that's great. And what about the watchtower over here? It actually has been built, but it needs a watch post, so we can send some people in it. So the watch post, where is that gonna be, you ask? I know, you're asking. Well, it's gonna be in this. We need to basically put another manor house. Either, you know, we extend this one or we build another one, because this is over here, right? The watch post. But again, you can put it anywhere you want. So for example, we could create it very far, or we can create it very close. Yeah, we decide. I think in this case, I'm going to put it on this side because I have nothing on that side. And I'm going to put it very high so that it covers many houses. Oh, that's a bit too high. It doesn't feel realistic. Sorry about that. You can, oops, do this too. That's pretty cool. I like that. We're gonna need the door, but I wanted to also, if possible, move it a bit more. Try to cover more houses. Look at this. Yeah. We're gonna put it here. One more house. Come on. Yes. Okay. So we have that, and we just need the door. Right? Let's put the simplest door possible on one side. So it's fine. And let's build it. So that's gonna be the watch post. In the meantime, we have a bailiff's office. Perfect. We can assign somebody to the bailiff. They all want the same, but they're going to give us different bonuses. The happiness is less impacted. Trade price bonus. Happiness is less impacted. Good question. Good question. Let's go with him. He has a strange name, but I like him. Bailiff appointed. We've appointed a bailiff, so a sense of duty sweep through the village as your bailiff step into office. Alright? As your trusted right hand, they are sworn to enforce your law and uphold your will across the land. So villagers get 10% bonus for a while. But most importantly, this will enable us to finally finish this improving a trade route. Because now that we have a bailiff, we can send 50 bread to Northbury and the trading route will upgrade. Remember, if we go into our trade route here, right now this is a level 1 where you can only trade 25 for each. That's not great, so we're gonna want to move to the next. But while we're here, I also have 20 of clothes right now, so we can open also this trade route there, sure thing. And we could do that one, but I'm not going to do it because we just have 55 of bread, and I want to send 50 to Northbury. So let's do that first. We go into our mandates, and for the belief here, we can choose that one. Why can't we? Why can't I do it? I have 55, or maybe because many are in the market and you need 55 to be, you know, like we have 22 in the market, and maybe you need 50 to be in your granary. So we're gonna see that just now. I think it's gonna be time also to move this away. This is really too close to everything else. So let's move it maybe somewhere here. It fits. Let's see, it does fit. Great. Yeah, so there it is. Okay. Because that way I may be also able to upgrade my granary with a depot next to it. So you see, we can expand the granary with a small depot, which I think is a great idea. If I may say so myself, it doesn't cost a lot, and it will increase, of course, my something. So for the tower here, right, it's gonna require some patroller, some watchmen, but let's just finish the building first. We're almost there. It is costing a bit of tools. Let's prioritize this. It's almost more important than my treasury, even if my treasury basically is finished. You see it, they are building it now, so that's fine. So yeah, the manor is really growing, right? We have the main house over here, right? The Great Hall. We have the bailiff's office. We have the tax office here, and I guess we should maybe move the tax office to be linked to the treasury, but we can do that later on. First, let's make sure we finish this, and I'd love to... Oh, we have a hot... What is that? Oh, that is just normal house. It looks strange to me, but no, it's just a normal house. It's not gonna be covered by this guy, but it's fine. It's fine. And why? We need to make sure... Oh, we are pretty low on planks. What's the limit for selling right now? My limit for selling planks is... Where are planks? Yeah. It is 50 actually, so it's fine. Yeah, I think we can keep it at 50. Okay, we didn't manage to send the wheat. So yeah, that's life. But that means I guess we can restart the windmill over here. And honestly, I don't really want to keep wheat there. Oh, and we were very close. That's a shame. That's a shame. But the good thing is indeed, now that we have the extension of the granary, we can add some other food to it. So let's add the berries. And I really want to make sure we have more bread, please. So how are we doing? I mean, I guess, yeah, bread was stopped because of this for some time. But if possible, maybe we put another one in the mill to try to really get more out of this, and more bread too. And here is a watch post has been built, so let's add a patroller for sure, and we can also add a watchman. So you're unemployed, yeah, cool. So let's give it a second so that they arrive, and then if we look into our paints, we now have the patrolling one. So what I'm gonna tell them is they should try to patrol over here. I only have one right now, so let's not go too crazy, but we should be able to... Oh, now we have actually many more. Sorry, my bad. We don't have enough guardsmen. Okay, so I need more. But I have no more people. That's a problem. Yeah, there's nobody that wants to join right now. But, again, here it is. You can see my patroller. Let's look at him. Or her, sorry, my bad. So she has a weapon. A very big weapon, as you can see. Obviously, we're gonna get better one later on, but the key thing is we should be able to have a patrol coverage very soon with that. It may also be linked to the fact that my patroller is a serf. Yeah, it's best suited to commoners. So maybe one... Oh, yeah, this one. Look at this one. It is actually enough there. And this one too. Oh, perfect. But still, I think we're gonna add another one. Ah, extended guard coverage. Great. They're happy basically. But yeah, look at these two houses. They're going to be upgraded not for the quality, but for the house density. So instead of 2, we can have 6 people. It costs 20 planks, by the way. And so with this, we have not only a first house of the medium quality, but we also have a first houses of the high density. You can see they are bigger. And with this, I can get more people into the city without creating more houses. We can even potentially take out a couple of houses very soon. I do think we're going to need definitely more planks, which is a problem because I had paused the planks. So let's make sure we unpause them. And I also want to get a bit more bread to be able to finish that mission here, right? And I forgot also to finish the bailiff mission where they want to do influence the labor estate in your favor. Okay, so let's go into the mandate. And for the bailiff, you can see welcome 5 commoners. No, I don't want to do that. Revisit an edict. No, thank you. Revise a labor privilege. No, thank you. Oust an unemployed villager. You may be wondering why you would want to do this. Well, it could be 1 because you don't have enough food. 2, it's because if you have too many unemployed people, nobody else is gonna come into your village. But now the key one we want to do is to influence the labor estate in your favor. So we're gonna get 10 influence basically. So let's do that. And we're gonna see it in a second instead of 41 and 28. Or did we get it already? No, I don't think we get it yet. They're gonna do it just now. While this is happening, I do want to restart putting some taxes, otherwise we're gonna be in trouble. But yes, ladies and gents, that was some good progress. We now have quite a few new things. We have this watchtower looking over those buildings here. We have a first patrol for all of these houses, even if it doesn't seem to be enough. I think we need more patroller, it seems. We have also a treasury, so instead of 500, we have 740 as the maximum for our money. We have a bailiff, of course. We have extended the church. I think we're gonna soon have to extend it even further because now I have 80 people. But look at this, my happiness is pretty high right now for people. So that's all good. That's all good there. And yeah, I mean, our market also is going. I think again we're gonna reorganize the market soon because now it's a bit of a mess. I think also soon we probably should stop using this stone there and find a big stone somewhere else. Don't hesitate to tell me in the comments below if you have any questions, thoughts, or requests. And I hope you're excited for the next episode tomorrow. We're gonna continue. We need to continue growing. We need to improve our trade routes, and in particular, I think it's also probably time to start playing, with the other path. We have the kingdom over here with the castle. We have the monastery for the clergy, and there's also all of this production here. Like for example, the beer for the tavern, right? We know that our commoners want a tavern. I think it's also probably going to be the time where we're going to start having a lot more commoners because now I'm able to give them what they want, right? Before I couldn't give the commoners what they wanted, so it was dangerous. You didn't want to have many commoners. Now we can give them what they want, so we should probably start actually giving them what they want.